Welcome. Welcome to today's...
This is Brian, a small store owner. He has decided to invest his time in finding how to sell new products, including tobacco. People tend to always pick the first option, and my PMI is the first result. It makes sense, right? Hey, Brian, you got a new message. Open it. It's big news. It's time for you to make your first order. Based on seasonality, historical sales of the stores in his neighborhood, and consumer trends, we offer him a recommended order. Because the right order for your store is the perfect order for us. He enjoys learning and is constantly looking for opportunities to grow his business. Through PMI's online tools, he is able to discover more about the tobacco business. Time passes and his business prospers. Well done, Brian. It's time to leverage your business further. More benefits, more knowledge, more opportunities, and more success. Reach for your phone, Brian. We will help your store look better and organized. Oh yeah, nice picture. Now you will get an amazing shelf for your tobacco products. Isn't it exciting? And here it is. His store is becoming more and more attractive. The business is improving, and now he's focused on getting better each day. Did you see the new task, Brian? To take a selfie of your shelf. A shelfie. Perfect. We just got it. More points for you. On the portal, he learns about IQOS and earns points. Congratulations! New level, new agreement, and more opportunities for your business. Brian, you have a new IQOS display. The store looks awesome. Here's a new client. She needs to replace her device, and you as a service point can help her. Well done. The future is full of opportunities.
Great. That was an awesome video. I'd like to invite Christos Sulkas from Philip Morris International to the stage. Christos. Thank you for joining us today. So Christos, just to start off, I think maybe a quick overview of your role at Philip Morris and, just a brief overview of the company. What do you guys do?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having us here. My name is Christos. I work as a Vice President Sales Strategy for PMI. Philip Morris, as you might know, is one of the largest tobacco companies in the world, with Marlboro and a series of other leading brands, which is actually in the very beginning. We are sitting in front of a gigantic, I would say, amazing opportunity and business transformation, because we're asking our consumers to stop smoking and to turn into reduced risk products, and it's a big thing. This new challenge has to do with direct consumer contact with all digital channels and physical channels, and with our electronic devices we are in front of a big change and a big entrance into the digital era. Our commitment, promise, vision and mission is to create a smoke-free world. So to do that, for the last 10 years, we invested more than $3 billion. We recruited top-notch scientists, and we developed and scientifically assessed a series of alternatives of reduced risk products. And here we go. Now we're in the market with a very encouraging acceptance from the scientific community. We're already in the process of having an FDA assessment of the health impact of our new products, of the series of new products. And on the consumer side, also the news are extremely encouraging. We have achieved already 3 million smokers around the world to stop smoking and switch into these products. We are changing 8,000 consumers per day. And in markets like Japan, where we have our biggest success so far, we have already achieved a 15% market share over the total consumers. And the other markets are coming very also with a very positive trend as well. So big news, big transformation ahead of us, and I think digital has to do a lot with all what we're trying to do.
So that's interesting because obviously in the video, the icons at the very end, that's kind of where you're pushing consumers. From a technology standpoint, like what we just saw in the video, how are you guys thinking about global scale? Like when you have this kind of a proof of concept, like how do you see scaling that out, standardizing? What are your thoughts there?
We are operating in 180 countries in the world, excluding US, where we don't operate. We are selling directly or indirectly to 6 million retailers around the world. And we're using 20,000 pairs of boots on the ground for B2B and approximately another 10,000 people for B2C. So it's a big scale. It's a big scale, and I would say scale and complexity are the two main challenges to deliver on our digital transformation. But also, what we need to do, and also it's a third challenge for us, it's to be adaptable. Why? Because in order to deliver superior customer experience at the local level, you need to adapt to the local customer needs, and especially taking into consideration the different maturity level that we have in different markets and the different possibilities of digital implementation. So these three are our biggest, let's say, challenges: complexity, scale, and adaptability.
So where does Salesforce come into the picture?
Well, we started almost 18 months ago with Salesforce. We are having right now in place, we're using Community Cloud, Commerce Cloud, Service Cloud, and Marketing Cloud. I would say when we started, and this is the experience of my team and myself, we were really infants, right? So we didn't know. In the beginning, we felt a little bit like stupid. I mean, we didn't know words. We didn't know. So Salesforce helped us to develop a new lexicon, a new vocabulary with agile development and deployment of the platform. We are already live in 45 markets with the basic, let's say, functionality of the retail execution of some of the things you saw on the series of the use cases. We are testing Wave to see how we can use data and discover data in new ways, especially in view of campaign management, loyalty, and gamification. So we are with Salesforce in a multi-cloud relationship, let's say.
Interesting. So one of the things in the video that we saw, like when we were going through the story of the store owner capturing data in store, then the kind of tasks that were assigned in the gamification element. How are you guys thinking about that? Like, what is the intelligence behind the tasks that you're assigning, or data collection?
Yeah. The fundamental change that we're trying to do in our relationship with our customers is that we're moving from B2B into B2B2C, and obviously B2C as well for direct consumer contact. But the B2B2C relationship changes the whole way we are working. And we are moving away gradually from visit logic, so a sales guy is visiting a shop to do some merchandising, to do sales, into tasking, right? So from visits to tasking, which I think it will change a lot of other things at the same time, and maybe because we're talking about 6 million retailers that are obviously not selling only tobacco, they're selling a range of fast-moving consumer goods, it will change also the relationship with other companies as well. So this is the basic logic of our change, so from visits to tasks. And we're quite progressed in what you saw. I mean, obviously there are elements that are in the short run in our roadmap, but many of these things that are on the video are already happening as we speak.
So what's next for you guys? Where do you go from this vision, and how do you see this evolving with the new capabilities that you guys are seeing?
Yeah, the future is, the future is happening now, and especially in view of the AI, which is the topic of today, I guess. We've started to do a large experimentation with face recognition, self-recognition. We are running actually our third large-scale test right now, and we're going to deploy in many markets next year, where obviously artificial intelligence can play a role in order to predict what's going to happen with these pictures, and also other elements of artificial intelligence could be useful for us. I mean, can be the perfect order or the perfect store, or something which is very challenging for us, and we need help from you guys, is also task automation, right? Because tasks would be very tailored per customer, per occasion, per seasonality, according to their performance, etc., etc. Obviously, we're trying to do a big thing. We're trying to transform the company, the industry, our customers. So without moving into this new ecosystem of ideas, it won't happen. Without changing the way we're thinking and delivering value to our customers in an omni-channel and first-class experience, transformation won't happen. And we believe that Salesforce is a partner that we can that you guys can help us deliver on our promise.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us today on stage.
Thank you for having us. Of course.